At the start, we meet a famous thief named Henri Papillon. Papillon doesn't steal for himself, but for his boss, who's a really cruel guy. If anyone even slightly betrays him, he has them killed. We see the boss brutally beating one of Papillon's friends. Papillon had just stolen diamonds from a rich guy's house during a big party. The boss tells Papillon, "I trust you. You won't betray me. But if you do, I'll do the same to you." Papillon looks at the beaten man, barely alive. He hands over all the diamonds to his boss and jokes, "Hey, I kept all the big ones." The boss laughs and Papillon leaves, only to run into his girlfriend on the way. Turns out his joke was true. He kept the big diamonds for himself and gives them to her. He tells her they're worth more than everyone in the village could make in a year. They happily head home together, but someone's watching them from behind. It's a spy sent by the boss to see if Papillon's betraying him. Unaware, Papillon sleeps peacefully that night. The next morning, as he's planning his life with his girlfriend, someone suddenly knocks on their door. The police are there to arrest Papillon for murder. He's confused, not knowing what's going on. Next, we see Papillon in jail. His trial's over, and he's been sentenced to life. His girlfriend promises to hire the best lawyer to get him out, but Papillon tells her, "It's no use. I know my boss framed me for the murder of the guy they beat right in front of me. Now I have to get out on my own." A guy named 𝐄𝐩𝐢 in the cell next to him says, "If you want to escape this place, you're gonna need money." Papillon ignores him. Then we see all the prisoners being brought in for medical checkups. While this is happening, 𝐄𝐩𝐢 tells Papillon about a guy named Louis. Louis is really educated and super smart. He used to make fake documents and had a lot of cash, but he got thrown in jail because of it. 𝐄𝐩𝐢 says to Papillon, "Look out for him, and your money problems will be sorted." Papillon asks, "Why would this guy need my help?" 𝐄𝐩𝐢 explains, "This prison is crazy dangerous. The other inmates are going to try to kill him for his money. But if you protect him, you can make some money yourself." They get their uniforms and are put on a boat headed to a really dangerous prison across the ocean. Papillon meets Louis on the ship, introduces himself and says, "I can keep you safe here. There are lots of people who want your money and won't hesitate to kill you for it. But I can protect you." Louis just laughs and says, "No thanks, I don't need that." But his confidence doesn't last. One night, he sees a prisoner sneak in and quietly slit another guy's throat just because the guy had money. The killer grabs the cash, drops some on the floor, and walks away. Louis watches all this, terrified. Then a guard comes in, picks up the dropped money, and leaves. That's when Louis realizes the guards are in on it, working with the killers for cash. He knows now he needs Papillon to keep him alive. In the morning, he meets Papillon and says, "All right, I'm in. You protect me, and I'll pay you." Louis asks Papillon why he needs the money. Papillon explains, "I want to get out of this prison, and I need cash for that. When I escape, I'll take you with me." Louis laughs and says, "Nah, you don't have to worry about that. My wife's gonna hire a good lawyer soon. She'll get me out of here." Papillon laughs back, "Man, you're so naive. That'll never happen. Your wife's got all the money right now. Why would she want you out messing with the cash she's living off?" Louis says, "No, she's not like that." Papillon stays quiet. The scene switches to night, and while everyone's asleep, the guy who killed the prisoner yesterday sneaks in to kill Louis. But before he can even touch Louis, Papillon grabs him by the legs and beats him up badly. He floors the guy and keeps hitting him until his face is a mess. The noise gets the guards running, and they check everyone's hands. They find Papillon's hands covered in blood from beating the guy. As punishment, Papillon gets chained up and hung upside down for days, with no food. Papillon doesn't care about himself, though. He's just worried someone might have killed Louis while he was gone. When he finally gets back to the others after his punishment, he's relieved to see Louis is all right, because Papillon beat up the attacker so badly, all the other prisoners, they're now scared of him. No one dared to mess with Louis out of fear. Today, their boat trip ends. They're taken to a dangerous prison, where the warden gives a speech. He says anyone who tries to escape will get 2 years in solitary. Anyone who tries to kill a guard gets 5 extra years. He warns, don't even think about escaping. No one escapes, and even if they do, the jungle around will trap them. And if they get through the jungle, the deadly sharks will get them. This prison is way more dangerous. The guards show no mercy. Papillon struggles to keep Louis safe. The men are forced to work, and one day, Louis drops his hidden money while working. He tells Papillon, who carefully finds it. That's the money he needs to escape. When Papillon brings the money back, Louis says, "I wasn't sure you'd bring it back. I thought you'd keep it for yourself." Now Louis trusts Papillon's friendship even more and starts sharing his secrets. Louis says his wife will soon hire a lawyer to get him out of there. She's got plenty of money, so they can live well. Papillon tells him again, "Your wife's not gonna come save you. She's just gonna live off your money." Later, we see the men working outside when a cart gets stuck in the mud. It's carrying women for the guards. Spotting a chance, Papillon talks to the cart driver and makes a deal, promising to pay him to get him out of jail. But Papillon doesn't actually have that much cash. At first, the driver hesitates, but when he hears the amount, he agrees. He says, "My cart will be here for 2 days. Hide inside any time during those 2 days, and I'll get you out." That night, the prison alarms go off. Someone's escaped. But it's not Papillon, it's someone else. That gives Papillon hope. He thinks if another guy can get out, his escape will be easy too. He falls asleep, planning. Soon after, another alarm sounds, calling everyone outside. Everyone's scared. Papillon thinks he's about to be killed. But it turns out, it's not him in trouble. It's the prisoner who tried to escape. They caught him. And the warden beheads him right in front of everyone. Papillon just stands there, frozen. The guy they killed is 𝐄𝐩𝐢, the same guy who told Papillon to get money for the escape. Now, since Papillon's just standing there in shock, the warden orders him to carry the body into the forest. He also tells Papillon to pick someone to help. Papillon chooses Louis. After walking for a long time, Louis gets exhausted and sits down. As soon as he sits, the guards start whipping him. This makes Papillon so mad that he grabs a rock and smashes it into a guard's head. He knocks the guard out and runs off. The other guards chase him, but he quickly disappears from sight, reaches a cliff, and jumps into the river. Swimming through the water, he reaches the spot where the cart driver's boat is waiting. The man asks, "Where's my money?" Papillon says, "I don't have it right now, but I promise, if you get me to France, I'll pay you double." The man laughs, and a few guards grab Papillon. Turns out, the driver is working with them. He tells Papillon the prison pays him double to catch escapees. Papillon's caught and taken back to the warden, who says, "You're lucky. The guard you hit survived. If he'd died, you'd have ended up like your friend earlier. But now, since you tried to escape, you're going to solitary confinement. This dark cell is a terrible place. No one's allowed to talk. Living alone, Papillon starts losing his mind. His mental health gets worse without anyone to talk to. The food he gets is just watery soup. His body gets really weak. Then, one day, the door to his cell opens, and the guard he attacked comes in. The guard is still mad at Papillon, so he beats him badly and leaves. Papillon is now so weak and hurt he can't do anything. When Louis hears about it, he feels really sorry for him. One day, a guard gives Papillon a coconut with a secret note inside. He knows it's from Louis. For the first time in a long while, he's eating well and feeling a lot better. After that day, Louis sends him a piece of coconut every day. As Papillon eats more, he gets stronger and starts to believe he can survive. He even begins working out to stay in shape inside his tiny cell. Papillon's health keeps improving, which really puzzles the warden. So he starts investigating and finds out someone's helping Papillon stay alive. One day, a guard brings Papillon's food bucket with the coconut hidden inside, but another guard stops him and checks it. When they find the coconut, the warden uncovers the secret. He catches the guard sneaking the food in and punishes him harshly. The warden then goes up to Papillon and asks, "Tell me, who's sending you the coconuts?" Papillon could have named Louis, but he stays quiet again to protect his friend. Because he won't talk, the warden gets really mad and cuts his food in half. After a few days, the warden brings some tasty soup to his cell, thinking that since Papillon's starving, he'll finally spill the name. But Papillon does something weird. He pushes the spoon back at the warden. This makes the warden even more furious, so he cuts his food again and turns off all the lights in his cell. Before, it was just lonely, but now it's pitch dark. Papillon's mind starts to go downhill. During those dark days, he even tries to kill himself, but he fails. Eventually, he loses his mind in that dark cell. Soon, his 2 years are up, and they let him out. This time, when the guards bring him out, he can barely walk. He's put in the prison hospital, and Louis comes to see him. Louis is really upset to see his friend like this. He finds out Papillon has gone crazy. He tries to talk to him, saying, "You were right. My wife betrayed me. She divorced me and married her lawyer. Now they're blowing all my money while I'm stuck here doing paperwork for the warden." As they talk, Louis realizes Papillon isn't actually crazy. He's just faking it. Louis then asks him why he didn't tell the guards the truth. Papillon says, "I thought about it a lot. But then I realized you could never survive the dark cell. So I kept quiet." Seeing his loyalty, Louis gets tears in his eyes. He tells Papillon, "You've been through so much for me. Now I want to help you. You want to escape, right? Well, I've made a plan, a perfect escape plan for both of us. Another prisoner found us a boat to use. On Sunday, the warden's going to watch a movie with all the guards. That's the day we're escaping." Hearing this, Papillon starts yelling like crazy and tries to attack Louis. The doctors rush in, hold him down, and give him a sleeping pill. After they leave, Papillon spits the pill out. He faked going crazy so the doctors wouldn't realize he was fine, and so Louis wouldn't accidentally blurt out the truth. While pretending to be nuts, Papillon secretly saved a bunch of sleeping pills for his plan. Then they meet a young prisoner named Sam. Turns out, Sam's tight with one of the guards. Papillon tells Sam, "We'll help you escape too, but you gotta steal the guards' keys for us." Sunday comes, and the plan's set. There's just one catch. The guy with the boat needs money. Louis gives him the cash. Meanwhile, Papillon hands Louis all the sleeping pills he saved and tells him to slip them into the guards' drinks. The guards will pass out, making it way easier to escape. Night falls, and it's go time. Louis mixes the sleeping pills into the guards' drinks and serves them. As the movie starts, Sam uses the dark room to distract the guard with the keys. Papillon knocks out the guard and grabs the keys. When the other guards hear the noise, they try to get up and check, but the sleeping pills kick in and they all pass out. Taking advantage of the moment, the prisoners sneak out, but then something goes wrong. It starts pouring rain and the lights go out. In the dark, they struggle to climb over the tall prison wall and jump down. When it's Lewis's turn, the lights come back on. He panics, jumps awkwardly, and breaks his leg. He's seriously hurt. The guy who found the boat tells Papillon they have to leave Louis behind because his leg is broken. But Papillon won't leave his friend, so he picks Louis up and carries him on his back. Just before they get to the boat, a man grabs them. They think they're caught, but it's actually a guard who was paid to help them escape. He shows them the boat. They get in and start rowing away. But their problems aren't over yet. The boat's too small for 4 people, so someone has to go. The guy who found the boat says they have to throw Louis out. To protect his friend again, Papillon attacks the guy. The guy is stronger and pins Papillon down, ready to kill him. Just in time, Louis saves Papillon by stabbing the attacker with a knife until he dies. After that, Louis is terrified. It's his first time killing anyone. Papillon and Sam comfort Louis, telling him, "You didn't do anything wrong. If you hadn't killed him, he would have killed us." They throw the body into the water and the boat feels lighter. But as soon as one danger ends, another begins. Their boat gets caught in a terrible storm. They lose control in the huge waves and pass out. When they wake up, they find themselves on an island. The people there are really kind to them. A nun comes to Papillon and says, "We know where you escaped from, but I believe God forgives every sin." Papillon gets what she really means. He quickly tells his friends, "We got to get out of here right now," because they know we're escaped prisoners. They might call the cops. While they're still talking, the police suddenly show up. The nun had called them. The friends get caught, and their young buddy, Sam, is killed trying to run. Louis tells Papillon, "When you saw the cops, you should have run without me." Papillon stays silent. Louis's respect for his true friend only grows. Papillon ends up with 5 years in solitary for trying to escape again. He's stuck in the same dark cell as before. After that, the movie jumps ahead 5 years. When Papillon finally gets out, he looks like a frail old man. The warden is surprised to see him still alive. He says, "I've rarely seen anyone as tough as you. You made it. But what hope do you have now? You'll never escape." Papillon stays quiet, and the warden sends him to the worst, most dangerous prison of all. The new place is called Devil's Island. It's got high cliffs surrounded by the ocean, and it's insanely dangerous. There's no way out of here. Because of that, the prisoners don't have any guards watching them. They only get a little food each week, which barely lasts a day or two. When Papillon arrives, he sees that everyone there has lost their minds. He, too, feels like giving up. But then, Papillon is shocked to see that Louis is also on the island. Since Louis was useful to the warden didn't lock him up in a dark cell. Instead, he sent Louis straight to Devil's Island. The two are so happy to see each other again. But Louis tells him he doesn't want to escape anymore. He thinks there's no point in trying anymore. A few days go by, and one day they decide to take a walk near the cliffs. Papillon picks up a coconut and tosses it into the water. He watches it bob along with the waves. That sparks a brilliant idea, and he starts planning one last escape. Following his plan, he gathers dry coconuts, builds 2 rafts, and decides to jump off the cliff with them. He wants Louis to come with him. But this time, Louis refuses. He says, "I don't have the strength to escape like you do. I've got nothing left in this world. Even if I get away, I might not make it out there. So, Just let me stay here in peace." Seeing how worn out his friend is, Papillon doesn't push him. Instead, he throws the raft into the water and jumps off the high cliff. Louis secretly thinks Papillon will die when he hits the water because the cliff is so high. But he doesn't tell Papillon, afraid it would crush his hope. After the jump, Louis looks down, feeling sad that his friend might be gone forever. Then, suddenly, he hears Papillon's voice. Papillon has come up safely from the water. He waves to Louis and shouts with joy because he's finally free. Louis smiles and cheers for him. The movie then fast-forwards to many years later. We see an older Papillon, still a fugitive, but living a good, free life. He goes to share his incredible story with an American publisher. After his book comes out, he finally gets justice. After all these years, the court clears his name and drops all charges. At last, he's able to go back home. The movie ends with this powerful celebration of his courage and hope.